Hey, I don't be with me so.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at the Mercedes-Benz Superdome in downtown New Orleans. This is what it looked like just a moment ago in the heart of New Orleans. Folks, there's no place for this noise to go in the Superdome. It is loud, and these fans are ready for football as their Saints get ready to do battle with Aaron Rodgers and the Green Bay Packers. Taken in the end zone. And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. Now on first down. And Lewis has it, the tight end. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first.
23 yards.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
Almost able to intercept it. That's one he would have liked to have held on to on this first drive. Instead, second down.
Second and 10.
So after the incompletion on first, now second and 10. To throw again. Rodgers. Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 37. 15 yards on the play. First down.
And a Packer.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. And it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up second and 5.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gain 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 20-yard line. 12 yards there and a first down. Into the red zone. It's Rodgers. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
After the incompletion, here's second and 10 from the 20. Throwing again. Rodgers. That's thrown quickly out wide to Lazard. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a third and 3.
Third down.
It's been a 7-play opening drive, and this is third and short. Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. He's got his man, Valdez-Scantling. And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4.
And goal at the 4-yard line.
Now Jones. Able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the 1.
Stop short of the goal line.
Looking at this now, you got a couple more cracks here this close. Sneak it.
I don't think you even go into a huddle. Just line up, snap it, and fall in behind those guys into the end zone.
Second and goal from the 1. whistle resulted in losing yardage. Back to the 3. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
That's a nice example of good team defense right there. Ball was snapped at the 1-yard line. They knocked them back and caused a loss. But you notice they were trying to find any type of a gap to run through. Wasn't one available, and they stuffed the play right there in the middle of the field.
They'll try and run it in with Jones. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Green Bay touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Packers take it right down the field and score on the opening drive.
The kick is good.
Crosby with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game.
Saints nothing.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. And we will not see a run back here from Harris.
At their own 25-yard line.
So Bree's going to lead the Saints up here, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Off of play action, he'll look to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Murray. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
No gain.
They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Saints nothing.
On 3rd down, here's Kamara. And he will not get there as they stop him short right around the 34-yard line. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down.
A gain of only a yard.
They do go for it. It's Breeze. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert.
I know they got the first down, but Brandon, I still don't like the call going for it there. Yeah, they got it, but I would have punted the ball there, played some field position. I mean, it's okay to end drives and kicks, right? You know, we've heard that from different guys before. Remember, kicks either a punt, right, field goal, or a point after touchdown. It's okay to end it in a kick.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 45-yard line.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Now Breeze. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. Give them 14 on that one and a first down.
They ran that one well, and not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 41. They run from the shotgun with Murray. And the lane closes up quickly as he'll get about 3 down to the 38.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Breeze's throw going to be caught by Sanders. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. Boy, the evolution of the game and how these guys on plays like that can get out of the pocket, keep plays alive, it just makes things so much harder for defenses.
It really does, and we're talking about an era in the game where the quarterbacks are the most athletically gifted that we've seen in a bunch. I mean, when you talk about collectively, it's unbelievable. So their ability to move is practiced now. It's not necessarily, oh, he just took off and you guys figure it out. When he takes off, everyone knows where to go now. They know how to run routes, change things, make themselves presentable for the quarterback. That's a lot of time that they put in on it. It's not just your static 1, 2, 3. This is where the ball goes anymore.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
7 yards there and a 1st down.
They certainly made a point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the first half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we can capitalize on him getting the ball possibly in the open field. And I think in the second half, that may loosen up the defense a little bit to get the running game going back inside.
A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
2nd and 2 at the 8-yard line.
On the ground, Kamara. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage.
The tackle made by
the Packers going to use one of their timeouts.
No gain on
as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. Breeze looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Green Bay up to the task there in coverage and forcing a 4th down. Nothing doing there as the 13th play of the drive proves to be unlucky. So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears trying to go for it on 4th. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Breeze. He'll get this one underneath to Kamara. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the 1st down as he's tackled at the 2. They get 6 yards going for it on 4th, and now it's 1st and goal. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And barrel his way into the end zone for a Saint touchdown. Latavius Murray as the first half is winding down. And the Saints are within an extra point of tying this thing up. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2.
The game at 7. Will Lutz to kick off for New Orleans.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
Made at the 25-yard line. The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play because if you think about trying...
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Demario Davis. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. So after after the INT. It's Breeze. Flushed out right. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock.
Incomplete on the throwaway.
So on second down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. This one from 48 yards away. And his kick is absolutely perfect. So a big play before the end of the half to get him into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
Taken in the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, maybe you take a shot here. Maybe you get some momentum going into the half. What's the flip side of that? You do something crazy, quarterback gets hit, ball comes free, and now you're down an even bigger margin. Go ahead and take this one, go to the locker room, start over.
Set now to go for the third quarter. The Saints have the lead and set to receive the kick. And this carries into the end zone. And the half will begin with a touchback. So Breeze going to lead the Saints up here, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. He's back to throw here to start the drive. Left side here to Sanders. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
On 1st down, Murray. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9.
Murray, the ball carrier. He was brought down at the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Again, it's Murray. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42.
Preston Smith.
Well, we saw a lot of negative plays that resulted in plenty of lost yardage in the first half. And that trend is continuing here.
Breeze going to try and throw on 3rd down. Open man is Michael Thomas. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a 1st down.
When you're a player of his stature, you don't just circle the games on your team's calendar. You
circle the Pro Bowl?
Without a doubt. That's a game that you just figure you're going to be in each and every year. That's because of catches like that. That's why he goes.
So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Running with Kamara. Gets this inside the 35-yard line. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another 1st down. It will. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Breeze going to throw. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. Dean Lowry, credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Shotgun now for Breeze. Drops this off to Kamara out of the backfield. And give him 6 yards here as he's stopped near the 35 at the 34. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
And they will score. It's a Packer touchdown.
Well, I think we all know the turnovers have a way of deciding games, and before you say something snarky, I realize that's not particularly astute. But in this case, how about the evidence right here in the 3rd quarter? They've got the lead, moving the football, things looking good, and then
Yeah, so now a flip on the scoreboard with that pick six, and I don't know, the rest of this second half shaping up to be very interesting. Fielded in the end zone. And we will not see a run back here from Harris.
At their own 25-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And following the pick six, and they have decent field position and throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
They told us they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. They had the huge play last time. Here it is a much smaller gain of 2. They're looking at a 2nd and 8 now from the 10. To throw, it's Breeze. And that'll be incomplete. Breeze took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Here's Breeze. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. That's Alvin Kamara with a grab from Drew Brees. And once again, the Saints are back out in front. Didn't have anything downfield, swung it out to the flat. He did the rest.
Such a staple of so many offenses we see now. You know, in our discussions with offense coordinators, how many times do they tell us, hey, this offense is designed for either a touchdown or a check down. We saw the check down on that play, and boy, was it successful.
We saw a touchdown, too. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt a return. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They'll start out on the ground with Jones. He finds an opening past the 40. Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there. Touchdown, Packers. Aaron Jones, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Packers have retaken the lead. They had just given up the lead, and they get it right back.
Yeah, how about that? Answered quickly. Got right back to it. And look, long drives have their place. We know that. They can wear teams down. But when you hit them with big plays like that, that can really be a shot to them. A big-time one.
Yeah, one play, but now your defense is probably saying, man, we could have used a little more rest over here.
25-yard line.
Well, this has been all that we'd hoped for. 2 of the game's all-time great QBs slugging it out in a one-score game here in the second half. 1st and 10. The right side is complete here on the first play of the drive. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Great start to the second quarter. Better than 30 yards. Back now here live in New Orleans. It's the Saints who hold the football, but they're trailing as we begin the 4th quarter of play. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Throwing now is Breeze. And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. Preston Smith comes in for the sack. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. 0 accountability, and a sack resulted.
It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
And that was yardage yardage that they needed there after the sack on first down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at third down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
Breeze leaves this one with Kamara. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. He needed 3. He got 2. Now that'll set up an interesting situation here on 4th and a yard. 1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Now Breeze got to have this one. That's to his running back, complete. And he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the first. Well, they deemed it 4-down territory, and they got 4 yards to pick up the first. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. Here's Breeze to throw. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. 17 there and a New Orleans first down.
14-yard line.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. A shotgun handoff. This is Murray now. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
So it's Saints football as we get you reset. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down the wire. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd.
They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. Breeze to throw. This will be caught at about the 5. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. The gain of 5 that time gives him the conversion and makes it 1st and goal. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown, and that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. Power on power, but he's not going to get in. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Again, it's Murray. And he is not going to get in as the big bodies stop him at the 1. They hold him again, and now all of a sudden it's 3rd and goal at the 1. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Back to throw Breeze. And this is caught. Touchdown. And they've taken the lead here in the final minute.
How many people watching this one right here who gave up? Because that score, they might want to try and rush back into this stadium.
Yeah, what looks like is going to be the game-deciding score, although a little bit of time left, so you can't count your chickens before they're hatched.
Well, they better come back in here and watch this one because you and I, we're not going anywhere. We want to see this one play out.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee and they'll put it out to the 25. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They only need a field goal. Obviously, the clock a huge factor. They'll be watching that. What do they need to do here, Charles?
Your sequence of plays has to get you out of bounds. Completions, get out of bounds, gain some yardage. Then when the clock hits 7 seconds or left, now you've got a decision. Are you in field goal range or is it Hail Mary time? Because from 7 seconds down, you don't want to take a shot that you're going to have another play.
We'll see how they handle it. He's got a man, complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
Today's final score, Saints 24, Packers 21.
don't know better.